This is the first one granted by an LGBTQ organization. That makes this honor and this occasion very special. Thank you. I'm amazed where my life journey has taken me. Recently, the new Maryland governor, Wes Moore, said, and I quote, "I don't know how anyone could look at what I have done and think it was planned out. You don't plan out the journey." I am in complete agreement with Governor Moore and feel the same way. Throughout my life, I have been blessed to explore and live what I am passionate about. There is something innate in me that leads me to share with others whatever I have learned. That desire to share with others has motivated me to create organizations like Mass Washington and MTTA, as well as the Master Slave Conference and the MTTA Academy educational programs. Thankfully, the universe placed the right people in my path at the right time. They encouraged me to discover who I am. And I wish to acknowledge 3 of these people this evening. Daddy Ed Moore, who taught me the basics of BDSM and then let me fly with that knowledge. Guy Baldwin, whose ties and buying books show me there were master-slave relationships, a path I needed to follow. Guy also gave me the template that I used for creating the Master-Slave Conference. And Master Steve from Bushman's, a wise man who reached out to me when we met, becoming a master and a man for me to follow and learn from. And then pushed me to do many of the things I have done in this amazing journey. It is important to remember those who have shown us the way and have influenced our journey in a positive way. I shall not forget my mentors and guides. It is also significant to me that I am a person of color, a Latino, a native Puerto Rican, with a mix of Spaniard, African, and Taino, the indigenous people of my homeland. Yes. Sometimes people of color and other minorities complain that they're not invited into positions of leadership in our community. While it is good and fair for minorities to be invited to the table, I encourage to follow my humble example. I did not wait to be invited. I created and built the organizations and events that allowed me to do what I was passionate about, particularly education on master-slave relationships. That is how I became a leader in the leather community. So my message to fellow POCs is not to wait to be invited, but to create it and do it yourself. My journey in the leather community started when I joined the Defenders Leather Levi Club in Washington, D.C. 3 decades ago. I was not satisfied with just being a club member, and I quickly became active, organizing and developing the work of the defenders. And in short time, I became vice president and then president for 3 years. At the same time, I joined Sigma, our local BDSM club. Even though I did not have any leadership position at the time within Sigma, I took the initiative on my own to look for a space for the Sigma Dungeon. I found a wonderful space and then got the lease in my name for the club, as the club did not have a history of renting. After that, I did become a Sigma board member. Again, we create our path and develop ourselves as leaders by joining, being proactive, and being doers with hard work, ethics, commitment, dedication, and love for our community. I have been blessed with this amazing leather journey that has allowed me the opportunity to make a difference in so many people's lives. My journey has been richly satisfying and has been the best reward I could ever receive. Thank you for this evening and for this Leather Leadership Award, which I humbly accept with a sense of accomplishment by having been able to make a difference in my community and with all those I have had the privilege to work with and to touch in heartfelt ways, and reaching and making a difference in their life journeys. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias.
LGBTQ Task Force, and happy 50th anniversary as a proud Black queer organization whose current job is to speak on behalf of the President of the United States of America. I am grateful for this opportunity to share a message with you here at the Creating Change Conference.